Welcome to Cyber Bytes, your weekly dose in the latest in cybersecurity news. I'm your host, Edwin Kwan, and let's jump straight into today's stories. First up, a major international development. Australia and the United States have teamed up to impose strict financial sanctions and travel bans on North Korean entities, including notorious hacking groups like Lazarus, Endaria, and Kimsuki. If those names ring alarm bells, it's because the Lazarus group orchestrated the infamous Sony hacks back in 2014 and unleashed the WannaCry ransomware in 2017. The new sanctions target not just the hackers, but also North Korean bankers and shell companies accused of laundering over $4.6 billion in stolen cryptocurrency for the regime's weapons program. Now, this marks a significant escalation in efforts to apply a follow-the-money strategy, not just chasing the malware, but cutting off the cash that fuels the regime's military ambitions. By blocking financial flows and restricting cross-border movement, the sanction aims to disrupt North Korea's vast cyber-enabled crime network, which also includes exploiting international IT workers stuck in elaborate online scams. Observers say this coordinated action may force Pyongyang to change tactics, but also signals growing resolve among governments to clamp down on state-backed cybercrime. Stay tuned because this is part of a larger global chess match around digital assets, cyber espionage, and the murky world of hack for profit. Now, let's pivot to artificial intelligence, where researchers have uncovered vulnerabilities in OpenAI's ChatGPT that could enable data leaks and malicious behavior. The bugs stem from so-called prompt injection attacks, where attackers slip hidden instructions into harmless-looking inputs, hijacking the chatbot's responses and exploiting its access. Cybersecurity teams found that by poisoning websites, exploiting search engines, or slipping prompts via one-click links, attackers could bypass ChatGPT's safety mechanisms. Or worse still, these attacks can be deeply embedded, allowing silent exfiltration of user data, manipulation, or even abuse of the model's trust-based context and memory. Now, this isn't just an OpenAI problem. Techniques like prompt checking and shadow escape have popped up in other AI tools, reflecting a larger security challenge. Developers and users alike are urged to scrutinize integrations carefully and adopt robust defenses as the stakes rise with AI's growing ubiquity in apps, browsers, and even enterprise workflows. On that note, threats around AI tools are accelerating fast. According to Google's Threat Intelligence Group, cybercriminals and even state-sponsored adversaries are making AI an integral part of the attack lifecycle, from reconnaissance all the way to data theft. Now, what's changed? Attackers now rely on just-in-time AI-enabled malware. Tools like PromptFlux and PromptSteal, capable of generating malicious scripts and morphing their own code on the fly. That makes detection tricky and mitigation even tougher. Other key findings include the rise of AI-powered social engineering, where attackers pose as legitimate users to bypass safety barriers, as well as a thriving underground marketplace for off-the-shelf illicit AI tools. Countries like North Korea, Iran, and China are reportedly stepping up the game, using AI to create fake laws, streamline attacks, and manage remote control operations. So, what does this mean for defenders? The bad guys are agile and creative, so defenders need to be too. It's time for regular security assessments, smarter anomaly detection, and the kind of adaptive, layered defenses that can anticipate new attack patterns before they go mainstream. For our next story, it's a surprising breach in the world of motorsport. Researchers uncovered a glaring vulnerability in the FIA's driver categorization platform, exposing the personal data of Formula One drivers, including passports, licenses, resumes, and more. The flaw lay in the user profile update feature, which lets anyone escalate privileges to administrator with a few clever tweaks. With control of the internal dashboard, the researchers could access and even download confidential driver info, including details belonging to the reigning champion Max Verstappen. Fortunately, the team behind the discovery responsibly disclosed their findings. The FIA took action, promptly shutting down the website and issuing a comprehensive fix. The episode underlines just how vital it is for sporting bodies, especially in high-profile domains like Formula One, to keep cybersecurity front and center, safeguarding both athlete privacy and organizational reputation. Finally, we're on to our last story, where the world gasps when 102 million in jewels were stolen from the Louvre last month. But you're gonna cringe when you hear how easy it was. A museum insider has revealed that the password for the Louvre's video surveillance system was, well, wait for it, it was literally Louvre for capital L. With perimeter security underfunded and oversight lacking, thieves just took 7 minutes to break in, bypass the cameras, and escape. The museum's director admitted the situation has been appalling since 2021, with cyber defenses still playing catch-up. This story isn't just about one institution. It's about basic password hygiene, the risk of complacency, and the need for continuous oversight, whether you're protecting priceless art or sensitive data. And that's a wrap for this week's Cyber Bites. I'm Edwin Kwan, and I'll see you next time.